Hello and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the RDA. This is your Manchester United vs Newcastle match preview. It has been, what feels like a year to be honest since we've done one of these, but it's been a while. So we'll get into it. I'm excited to finally get some football back. We wish you all a Merry Christmas for tomorrow or today, whenever it is, because it seems to be different around the world due to the time change or whatever. So subscribe, smash a like. But yeah, Mr. Malota, how you doing, brother? How you been keeping up? No football. For me, it's been shit. I can't.
Yeah. Personally, I'm great to be honest, but it sucks because we were promised gang football with the festive period and it hasn't materialized. So it does suck really. I mean, United is part of our lives, and when they don't play, it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
So it does suck that we haven't seen the lads in so long. The lads, wow, we haven't seen the boys in so long. But yeah, I'm excited to see them against Newcastle.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good game.
I also think we're going to discuss if it's going to be a good game because if you're a Newcastle fan, you're probably just going to hope. I think that's the best wishes. But I tell you what, if we play anything like how we played against Norwich, you guys might have a chance, to be honest. You guys just might have a chance because against Norwich, it was shocking. It was shocking from United. And the thing is, Maloto, we've had this whole break. United haven't played for so long. But it's not even like Ralph has had a chance to train with the boys in that break because everyone's had COVID, so no one was allowed to come. Carrington was closed, so he hasn't really had that time. Yes, the players are probably a bit more fresh now, and they're a bit more energized, but we haven't really had a chance to have on-field training. And Ralph said they did their homework. He said everyone for the team is available besides Paul Pogba as well, so everyone is back, everyone is fit. So it looks like we're on the up. So what do you think is going to happen in this game? How do you think it's going to play down? We're playing away, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know. On the training thing, first you might have thought, okay, 2 weeks off, Ralph or a couple of weeks off, Ralph will get his tactics in and it'll go well. But as you say, everything's been shut down, so he hasn't been doing that. So yeah, the vibe was weak, I hear. And he talks about good sessions.
He said,
we'll see.
Yeah, he did say they're actually going to train on Sunday and fly out Sunday afternoon. We're playing on Monday, obviously. So
yeah. I know. We're under no illusion about how crap the performance was against Norwich. To be honest, yes, defensively we were good and we got the 3 points, but offensively on the ball we were shambles, honestly. So I'm hoping to see an improvement in that. I know he can't do much in just a week, he can work on things here and there, but I just hope to see some courage, some energy, from the front players, and yeah, I know Newcastle are in shambles right now. I think they've conceded 11 goals in the last 3 games. So
well, Newcastle at the moment, I can tell you, they're sitting 19th in the Premier League table.
Yeah.
In the last 5 games, they have lost 3, they've won 1, they've drawn 1. So not in good form at all. They have conceded how many goals? Ain't no ways. 40. They have conceded 41 goals this season. Nah, gents, we have to beat this team. We have to dump this team. And that's the thing, because we couldn't dump like Norwich. I'm skeptical. We should be dumping this team, but we don't seem like a team that unless you lead. So we don't seem like a team that really dump teams, which is hopefully something Ralph can do over time. But we have to win this game. We just have to, So Newcastle are in awful form, relegation. We have to beat this team. This has to be 3 points,
I think we have the potential to thumb teams, but the problem is we can't create enough chances, which is a legacy taken over from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And we just don't get behind the defense enough to be putting 6s and 7s. We did it on the counter last season, but then if a team's going to play a low block, we just can't break it down. And there's no way in hell Newcastle's not going to play the low block because they want to take the point at least with the fixtures they have, I mean, they want to get something because they had Liverpool, they had City, now they have us, So it's the type of game we've struggled with in the past. And it being at Newcastle, the fans, the stadium will be jumping. It is the classic banana peel of Manchester United, so we'll see.
Well, I don't know if you remember the last time we played Newcastle. I definitely will never forget it in my life again, because the last time we played Newcastle was Ronaldo's debut, and we did make them hold 4-1. Obviously, it was a very, very rare occasion. That was, where Ronaldo returns home, everyone's buzzing, full crowd, and we had to do a madness. So Now it's a bit different. I think, like I said, they got a new manager. It's not even Steve Bruce anymore. It's Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe's a way better manager probably. He's gonna do things, and I think, like you said, I think Newcastle, they won't try to go for a win. I think they will try to get a draw, at least a point. And like I said, if United play like how they played against Norwich, who's to say we don't slip up? So, but this again, it shouldn't be a game where we're discussing a slip up for United. In the future, or in the very near future, we should be saying 3 points. We need to move on. Let's play some good football. Let's rotate the team a bit if we had to rotate the team, let's just go and dump it, get the 3 points, and move on with our life, And United, in the last 5 games, won 3, drawn 1, lost 1. Obviously, the Premier League games under off. He hasn't lost yet. He has drawn 1 game against Young Boys, but he's been in good form. We've been keeping clean sheets. And, according to Google, Mr. Malota, one of my favorite things about this now is, would you like to take a guess? The percentage odds, according to Google, about each result, whether United win, a Newcastle win, or draw.
I go what, 70% United win?
65%, you are close, 65% United win, 20% draw, and a 15% chance for Newcastle to win this game. So,
yeah,
that says a lot.
There's only one win. I'll be shocked if we don't win this game, because yes, we were bad going forward, but then the more he trains them, the better we're going to get, And defensively, we've looked good, people have been scoring against us. It's been a big problem with us that we've been conceding way too many goals. Ever since Ralph's come in, I don't think we conceded a goal in the league, and we conceded 1 in the Champions League. So, yeah, there's one winner in this game, in this match. I don't want to jinx us, but there's one winner here.
Well, the RDA jinx is it's unreal. It's unreal our jinx on this channel. I'll be honest with you, it's unreal the jinx we have. But realistically, do you see Eddie Howe really doing anything besides parking the bus, countering? Do you think he's gonna try press us? Because Norwich did press us. To be fair to Norwich, they did press us. They did force us into making lots of mistakes. So do you think they're gonna do that to United? Because with United, we can't play out of press. To be honest, if you press United, our players panic and they don't know what to do with the ball. So it's a whole lot of chaos. And like I said, Ralph won't have enough time with them, even during the break, to coach them at least. So do you think Newcastle would take a page from the Norwich game and maybe try the same thing? Or do you think they're just going to park it and hope for the best?
It's going to be interesting, because I think it depends on how ambitious they are. I mean, what is the board telling him? Does he need to start accumulating points as soon as possible? Or are they saying, Eddie Howe, or are they saying, you know what, we're going to give you signings in Jan, just do what you do, just implement your playing style. If they're telling him that, I think he will try press us, and he will try play decent football, but still be very compact, because Eddie Howe doesn't really like to park us. I remember back at Bournemouth, the few times you do it, I remember he did it when Man City went to the Vitality Stadium. They were horrible at it. He could never really coach it. There'll be games where Bournemouth had no shots on targets, and he's never really been good at it. So I think if he's not under pressure, he will try play some decent football. And if you got Wilson, anything's possible. But yeah, there's also a chance that they might try to put 10 men behind the ball, and that was.
I was just checking out of interest, because I didn't really know what Eddie Howe played. And the Newcastle, they play a 4-5-1, so that's interesting. And if they're gonna make the midfield 5 midfielders against McFred and this 4-2-2-2, it never ends well for us. It just doesn't end well for us. We get, our midfield gets bossed by any midfield in the world. That's how bad they are. But Fred has been a bit better this season, at least. He's gotten better under Ralph as well. Scott McTominay is still Scott McTominay. Is awful. And again, will this really work? I don't know. I don't think this is gonna be as easy of a game as we might want it to be.
You know what? We still have the same players, but then I don't want to jump the gun. It has only been 2 games, but we really look a bit more difficult to play through, And I think that is probably down to the press and the counter press, because you know what, if you're doing it as a team,
well, against Norwich, we didn't really press. That press was non-existent. For me, that press was non-existent at Norwich. We got pressed. I
thought on the ball we were horrible, But I thought off it, I think the press was good, especially in the first half. It did die out, which is natural because it would take long to implement it. But I think the press was decent, And I think with the counter press, yes, you still need quality players, as Klopp still had to go and get Fabinho, even though he was playing it. But it just makes it puts less responsibility on the players as individuals, because as a team you're going after the ball. So I think that is massively going to improve us defensively, and yeah, I see us doing that in this game. And there's no way Ralph is going to let what happened at Norwich happen again in terms of the forward players. If he can't coach them technically and tactically, he will say have energy in the front line, just keep the ball moving. And I am expecting a bit of a bounce, or response rather.
I would definitely hope so, because like I said, that Norwich game for me was disrespectful to us fans. It was hella disrespectful to watch that for 90 minutes, because that was shocking. But let's talk about this team on my left, Malota, because I think there's lots of players back. Who comes back into the team? What happens with the team? Let's discuss that. David there, obviously he's number one. Ragnick has said that's number one, so that's end of debate now. It is the end of the debate. Left back, Luke Shaw versus Tellers. It's an interesting one. I think the debate is kind of done for now with regards to right back under Ralph. But in terms of Tellers and Luke Shaw, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think he's going to play Tellers? Do you think he's going to go back to Luke Shaw?
I think he's going to play Shaw, because I think Shaw's the better left back, honestly. And I think Shaw's going to show him that in training. And yeah, as much as he said stuff about Shaw in the past, I don't think Ralph is stubborn. If the player is better, he's going to play him. So, and plus, Tellers has been getting game time, so he'd want Shaw to prove himself in the matches. He seems like that type of manager. So I'm going to say Shaw for this one. But I don't think the jury's out. I think he is still trying to decide who's his number one.
Yeah, I think he's still also going to try to decide. But I think maybe for this game, Ralph will be thinking, we're going to play Newcastle, we should have a lot of the ball. We should always be high up. So maybe a player like Tellers would suit the game like this. If it goes to how it should go on paper, we shouldn't really be sitting back the whole time. So
the thing is, as much as that's true, Shaw's crossing numbers are pretty decent. His assist numbers, I mean, they've played a couple of games. Yes, Tellers does look a bit more natural, but then I think Shaw's the one with the assist. I think he assisted against Young Boys, the Mason's goal.
Yeah, he did.
So yeah. So we'll see. It's going to be an interesting battle. I think on the other side, Wan-Bissaka.
We'll get there. But yeah, I think with the left back thing, I don't really mind at the moment. Like, if they play Tellers, I'm not going to cry. If he plays Luke Shaw, I'm not going to cry. I like them both. I think they both probably equally deserve the chance at left back. So let's just see what Ralph does. Whoever he picks, whoever gets proven to be better, we'll see it over time, I guess. So yeah, we'll check what it is. And then obviously we got Mr. Varane back into the team, which is the biggest thing I'm looking forward to. Varane hasn't played many games for us this season, but when he's played, it's just different. It's just a different level at the back. So Varane coming in back, big bonus. Unfortunately, we're gonna have that shithead Maguire next to him. It's a bit unfortunate about that. I would prefer still Bailly or even Victor Lindelof. I know that Victor still got the heart problem, so we don't know what the whole situation about that is. But good to have Varane back. Maguire, it's going to be the same problems as always, I think. But yeah, what do you have to say about Mr. Rafa coming back into the team, Malota? How excited are you?
Yeah, no, I'm very excited. I mean, it sucked how early he got injured after signing. So, and he was rushed back because, all is in the past. Let's not open a can of worms. But yeah, no, I'm very excited to have him back. I mean, he was amazing. Very consistent, making all the blocks. Making Maguire look good, and I'm excited to have him back. And yeah, I feel like under Ole, he was never going to be in the conversation when we compare him to Van Dijk and the best centre backs in the league, because I think tactically they just won't coach very well, and you can only do so much as a player. So I'm excited to see how much Ralph can get out of him, And yeah, if you keep clean sheets as a defender, your rep just goes up. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
So if we're keeping more clean sheets and he's doing what he's doing, I think it'll be great for him, and I'm excited. Maguire.
He's the captain. He's not gonna it's not like we're not gonna pick him.
Look, I think from this game we're gonna start seeing some changes. As I really think that. I think Ralph would have given it a couple of games, 2 in the league, 1 in the Champions League. I think now he's gonna start shaking things up. And Maguire has the captaincy on his side. That might keep him on board for longer. But if he's shady in this game and games to come, I can see him getting dropped.
If he's shady against a Newcastle team, I don't even know anymore. I don't know what to tell. But yeah, let's just see. Varane, I can't wait to see you again. I missed you. Oh, I missed you so much. I missed you a lot. The Gea needs some help at the back, so good to have Varane back. Right.
Varane and Bailly. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, that's
Like,
what I'm
no
saying.
one's getting past.
That's what I'm saying. That
Nothing.
would be for me. Would be my centre backs, but it is what it is. Like I said, hopefully after a few more games, we can start to see the changes we want to see. If that by all means, if Maguire starts playing 10 out of 10 every week, then by all means keep his spot. But if he doesn't live up to what we think he should, then drop it. Just how it is. Same like a right back. As much as I love Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the channel, I cannot deny how much I am loving Diogo Dalot. He has been phenomenal. Going forward, he's by far clear of Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And defensively, he stepped up big time. He has stepped up big time defensively. So at the moment, it's a no-brainer for me. Dalot has to keep his spot. You agree?
You know what I'm about to say to me weird? Because I'm the biggest Dalot fan on this channel. So I'm not changing my tune. I'm just trying to analyze the situation and see what's best. I love Dalot. And I think going forward, yes, he does look more natural than Wan-Bissaka, and he will be bonging a lot of crosses. But I can really tell that there is going to be a trend. You can really tell that there's going to be a lot of games where he's nowhere defensively because he's just wandering off attacking. So that's going to be interesting. I'm interested to see how the fan base receives that, honestly. The thing about Wan-Bissaka, Dalot is good going forward. Wan-Bissaka is probably the best defensively in the league, if not the world, So that's a massive asset to have, And what I'm hoping is that if he can develop the other side of his game, I think he's probably the perfect right back, So it's going to be an interesting battle. Ultimately, I'm hoping that it improves on Wan-Bissaka and we have an amazing back line. But for now, I think it has to be Dalot. I think he suits the style more.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I don't think it's going to be now because Dalot is our first team right back. It doesn't mean we're never going to see Aaron Wan-Bissaka again, because this is not Oli. This is Ralph. Ralph will use the players. He will rotate the players. So I don't think it's anyone. No one has an end here at United yet. There's not one player where you can say it's over now. Unless it's like something like Marshall where he says like I want to leave. But even then, we don't know yet. We don't know. Anything could happen. This is football. So let's just see what happens. And then into the midfield four. The classic McFred. They will get bossed by any midfields. Fred, I can't believe this. We need Fred to carry McTominay in the midfield there. I can't believe what I'm saying, but we're gonna have to. We need one of those Fred performances, those good performances from Fred. Bruno, my boy, if you don't step up again, I'm gonna be fuming. Your standards have been dropping. For me. So I need Bruno. I need a big game from Bruno. And Sancho, I love Sancho. I just don't know what tells me about it, but I have a feeling Ralph doesn't really like Sancho there, and I think he's just putting there because he does fit, but I don't know, it's just been a bit weird, subbing Sancho off so early ahead of Rashford when Rashford's clearly been stinking it up. So, but let's just see what happens. I do think that's going to be the midfield four. This is what Ralph likes. I think that is his first team midfield four for now. Hopefully, like we said, we can squeeze in a Donny. And what happens when Mr. Paul Pogba is back in training, So what happens then? Exactly. So, what do you think?
Yeah. As I said, I think we're going to start seeing changes. I know I keep singing the song and egg ends up on my face, but I'm going to say we're going to see Donny in this game. Because for the life of me...
Yeah, my rest of my Stoney, you can have it. I see Donny tomorrow. For all I want for Christmas, actually, I would love that for Christmas. We act like we play tomorrow. For my Christmas present, you can delay it. You can delay my Christmas present. Let me see Donny. Let me see Donny on Monday, so...
Yeah, I know. I just don't get the thing, the Scott McTominay. I don't get it, honestly. And look, he's energetic, but Ralph is above that. Come on, McKenna's gone now. There's no
McKenna's gone. Yeah, there's a new coach. What's his name? I don't know.
There's no one whispering rubbish in Ralph's ear. So come on.
Literally no one now. Literally no one's gonna be chatting to Ralph's ear now. So.
I mean, we heard he was gonna play against, what was it? Brentford.
Yeah, and then he got Brighton or something. Yeah, he got cancelled. Donny's luck.
So
that's how it is.
I think he will want to give him the opportunity. He will want to see who plays the best in the matches. And once again, the hope is that he did play in the 6 against Young Boys. So clearly, Ralph was trying to test something out. He wouldn't just play him there if he doesn't see a future there. He's not on it. So
I just found out the new coach's name is Shah. That's his name. Yeah. He's not a coach. I think he's an analyst or something. So yeah. Basically.
Yeah, I trust Ralph's judgment.
Yeah.
Hope I'm not being naive, but I trust his judgment there. And yeah, I want to see Donny and Fred. I think that's the pairing.
We all want to see Donny and Fred.
I get this feeling that Ralph won't be obsessed with playing out an out-and-out CDM there, like we see with Pep from time to time. We play Gundogan there, So I do think ultimately going forward, Donny being the better player is going to lead to him playing. Sancho, I just wonder how he feels about this position.
I don't think Sancho minds it, to be honest, because I think, just to bring Paul Pogba back into question, I think if we put Paul Pogba there now, and they're off, I tell you what, we might just see the Paul Pogba we thought we were getting. We might just see that Paul Pogba. So, I would, as much as I love Sancho, everyone knows how much I love Paul Pogba. So for me, when Pogba's back, that Sancho position, I'm giving it to Pogs probably. So
I have a feeling he's gonna play Pogba next to Fred.
If he plays him there, I'm gonna be fuming. I cannot lie. I will personally go with Mino Raiola and be like, we need to leave this fucking club. We need to leave this club because this club is washed.
Well, but I think he'll allow him to push up. I think he'll play him there, and I think he'll see Pogba's distribution and be like, could be an asset that deep. So I do think he'll play him there.
They still have to defend, though. That's the thing.
True. But like I said, I feel like it's different when you're playing the counter press. I honestly do. I think just as a team pressing and getting the ball as a team just makes life easier. It doesn't have to rely. You do have to know how to tackle and be, as I said, a good CDM, but maybe not as much. So we'll see. And Sancho, I mean, he's raved about Sancho and how he tried to sign him at Leipzig. So I do think he likes Sancho, and I just get that feeling that he's the type of character who wants to get the best out of players. It feels like he has the ability to do that, So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Didn't Bruno score recently? So no, man, Bruno scored. Am I crazy?
Bruno didn't score. Well,
Bruno scored.
In what game though? I think I know what you're talking about, but it.
Oh, he scored against Arsenal. So Ralph wasn't here. I think he scored against Arsenal. Ralph wasn't here.
Yeah,
so,
I think it's under Ralph.
Yeah, look, I trust Bruno. I think he's earned.
So it's been 3 games since Bruno has scored. I think. Yeah, 3 games. Let's just see stats against Arsenal. Hello, stats. No, it doesn't. Oh yeah, no, it does. Bruno scored against Arsenal. That was his last goal. But it has not like it's just Bruno. It's been weird, You don't look the same, and hopefully I think this break will help him at least. But yeah, Bruno don't look the same. So
yeah, but my biggest input here is that Scott is shit.
Yes.
That
would do it.
And I'm pretty sure Ralph was going to notice that, And I think he will give him game time. He does seem like the rotating type, but I do see Donny starting.
Oh, like I said, if Donny starts, Merry Christmas to us all. But we'll see what it is. But yeah, I think that'll be your midfield. I do. And like I said, if Donny plays, Merry Christmas to us all. Merry Christmas to Donny. Merry Christmas to us. We are happy. But I swear, if Donny is playing, if Donny plays, I'll be happy. But if Donny plays at any of those other positions besides Scott McTominay, I'll be mad. I will be mad. I will be very mad. So it is what it is. Then the front two. Oh, this man. Ronaldo's the goat, so he's going to play. And then the man next to him, though, God help me. God help me with this guy. I'm fuming. Rashford makes me fume. Rashford's stinking it up properly. Newcastle, if you want him alone, gladly take him. To be honest with you, gladly take Marcus Rashford alone because he's stinking it up. I don't really think Martial could do any worse. I don't really think Mason Greenwood could do any worse. So Cavani's back here as well. So if you play Cavani, everyone loves how Cavani presses. Everyone loves up Cavani's ass. So maybe Cavani plays with Ronaldo. What do you think? Anyone besides Rashford for me, if I was Ralph. That would be the player I drop this game. I would drop Marcus Rashford.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be so interesting because all is gone. There's no favoritism anymore.
There isn't, and McKenna's no more in his ear. So this is my last hope. My last hope to drop this kid.
So it's going to be the best player who plays here. It's just going to come down to that. And I feel like a lot of us have a soft spot for Rashi.
No,
it's Rashi.
No.
It's Rashi.
No. I have no soft spot for Rashi.
Yeah. And there's more we can get out of him. But at this moment in time, I just get this feeling that he might not be as high as we think on Raul's pecking order, you know. I think I heard him, well, we know his name dropped, Tony. Is Tony fit? Tony's not fit, right?
Tony's fit. Everyone besides Pogba.
Tony's fit?
Yeah.
Tony's fit? Oh my gosh.
Everyone besides Pogba, basically.
You know what?
He's never going to do it. Don't even get your hopes up. He's not going to do it. I've given up on Tony, yeah. I've moved on. We're looking for a new club. I'm Tony's agent, so I'm looking for the new club for Tony. We'll see what happens. You know, then he'll go ball, show everyone how good he is, get back in the fast team.
I'm gonna say Rashford's getting dropped. And I think, oh my gosh, it could be anyone. Honestly, it could be any of those.
But that's the thing. I don't. Well, maybe Cavani. You know, just I have mixed feelings about that. But if Rashford got dropped, I'll be like, that's the right decision. It really is the right decision. Rashford does deserve to get dropped. And if Martial plays, obviously I'm a big Martial fan, so I love it. And I think Martial probably suits the system arguably the best with Cavani. Cavani, I don't mind. Like I said, if he plays, I think he'll fit the system also well. And if Greenwood plays, Greenwood has to play games. He's going to have to start playing games at some point. And Mason is he's an elite striker. We know he's going to be an elite striker. So you play him. And he's just been in better form regardless. So
who would you play?
It's up to me.
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably between Martial and Greenwood. I'd honestly try for Martial. I really would try to get Martial into the system, get him back in the form. And once Martial's in the form, because I just think Martial with Ronaldo, Martial will do the dog work like how he always used to do, even when he played with the three under Oli. He's gonna hold up the ball, he'll release the ball, and if he does need to score or beat a man or create, he will do that. I just think Martial is probably one of the perfect players to play in that system. Lots of people will say Cavani though, because they just like Cavani over Tony, but I think Tony and Cavani same thing. So I'm guessing you'd play. Oh, I was gonna say.
I want to see Tony.
You don't want to see Cavani because you love Cavani. We know how you love Cavani.
I love Cavani, but honestly, I love Tony as well. Tony is my boy, and I want to see Tony. I don't know. I don't know. I just doesn't work.
I don't want it to end like this. I don't want it to end like this at United for Tony.
And plus, the fact that he wants to leave, I feel like it's incentive to play him. You know, if you want to keep him at the club. So I want to see Tony. I think Tony.
If Ralph wants to keep Tony, he will play him. That's the thing. If Ralph wants to keep Tony, he should be playing them. That's how I see it. If I don't see him use Martial, I'm just like, as a Martial fan, I just know he's gone. Like he's gone. Tony who doesn't want to sit on the bench anymore.
If I'm a betting man, you know, he talked about physicality with Mason and improving that. I feel like Cavani presses. Cavani is pretty physical. Cavani is an elite finisher. I just see Cavani play. Maybe not going forward, but in this game, I think he'll get the opportunity because I think on paper at the moment he'll look like the best fit. So I'm gonna bet Cavani, maybe Tony, not Rashford.
Yeah, my heart wants Tony. My brain says Mason, and then Cavani and Rashford. I couldn't care what we do with them. To be honest, I couldn't care what we did with them. So just throw them away. Don't care. It is what it is. But yeah, I think it's exciting. It's exciting to have United back. So. Let's just look forward. Like I said, not Fred. I read Fred there. Varane's back. Everyone basically is back. Pogba's in training. He won't be back for this game. But after this game, what's going to happen? That's a conversation for the next show and stuff. So.
It's interesting though because under Ole, it will always have been who plays in the starting lineup and they'll play every game. It won't be like that in this under Rolf. You know, It's going to be like Pep. It's going to be a lot of rotation, and that's exciting because I feel like that gives us an advantage over teams like Liverpool and Chelsea. I know maybe we're too far behind from Liverpool. Chelsea have slipped up, so if we win all the games in hand, we're right there. But it gives us an advantage because when their players get tired, we have this elite squad that we can keep just chopping and changing. So I'm excited to see that side of it, you know.
Yeah, I'm also excited, and like I said, let's just see what happens. Now, there's no real coaches besides Phelan. And Ralph already said he doesn't know what Phelan does at the club anyways, so this is all on Ralph now. This is all on Ralph and his coaches from now on. From here on out, this is like the new start now, you know. All the coaches are really gone. This is Ralph and his coaches. don't let us down, Ralph. Don't let United do what they've done to so many people in the past. You know, just let the standards, and then all of a sudden we become pragmatic. No, don't do that. Keep to your traditions. Run it like how you want to run it. You know. So, like I said, let's just see what happens. But we still far off the pace. So I would say before we give our score prediction, let's just remember. Yes, we got the potential to become like Liverpool, City, Chelsea. You know, those type of teams. But we're not there yet. We're not there. I know we're all excited and we can't wait to get there. But we're not there yet. So, Moloto, with that being said, can I have your score prediction, please, for Monday?
Mate, I'm not having it. I am not having it. Look, you guys are leaking like nobody's business. They've conceded 11 goals in the last 3 games. Come on. You know? So, I don't see them, unless Wilson scores, I don't see them scoring. I think we'll keep it on a clean sheet. And Newcastle are leaking like nobody's business. 11 goals in the last 3 games, you know. And unless Wilson scores, I don't see who scores for them. Honestly, I think they're in that period. They just need Jan to come as quick as possible. So I think we have this game in the bag. Honestly, I think we'll keep another clean sheet, and I think we'll score goals. So I'm gonna keep my prediction. I'm gonna go 3-0.
Okay, I thought you were gonna go a bit more overboard than that. To be fair, so I respect that. I respect that.
Not that clean.
Yeah, I respect that. I agree with you. I think Varane back to the team, how good we've been defensively anyways, and regarding that it is Newcastle, we should keep a clean sheet. We should. I do think we're going to keep a clean sheet. So, touch wood, because, you know, our jinx is unreal. So, clean sheet, and I think Ronaldo gets one. It really depends who plays next to Ronaldo. Eh? It really depends who plays next to Ronaldo, because don't really know who else gets us goals.
Come on.
Yeah, I think if you play Rashford, that's the only concern I have, because since yeah, I back Ronaldo. Ronaldo with the brace. I give Ronaldo 2. We keep a clean sheet. Nice and easy 2-0. Yeah, I think that's about it. Is there anything else?
I think we have a fire attack, and I think the more he trains with them, the better they're gonna get. And with the fixtures we have, a thrashing's coming somewhere. I see it coming, honestly.
I would love to believe it. And after Palace, I was like, yeah, there's a hiding on the cards of someone coming. But then the UEFA Champions League came, you know, we played the youngsters, lost a bit of the bounce, and then we played at Norwich, and Norwich was stinky, so I can't get excited. This team has to win me over again. I can't get excited.
It's going to take time to implement it, because unlike Ole, he doesn't just go express yourself, you know? He wants you he wants you to actually play to a blueprint and a pattern. So it will take time, but I think eventually it's gonna start looking good.
Yeah, I agree. So, yeah, let's just see what happens on Monday. This game should go on, like it really should, because I believe they did some tests. No one in United tested positive. No one in Newcastle has tested positive yet. So, tough game. Newcastle fans would definitely want to win this game, definitely. So, let's just see what happens. I don't underestimate them. Obviously, you can't underestimate any team in the Premier League, but it is what it is. But anyways, Moloto, I think it's been a good show. You know, it's been a while since we've done a show where we can talk about football. And it's almost like it's been such a long time. It's like, what do we really say? You know, we haven't really had anything to, like, you know, absorb from United. So let's just see what happens. Anyways, if you are new, do smash a like on the video. Do consider subscribing. And we'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. Smash a like on the video. Comment your score predictions. And Moloto and I will check you very soon. And from us, Merry Christmas once again. Definitely, I won't say Happy New Year now, because we'll see you definitely before that, multiple times before New Year. So we'll get there, but enjoy the holiday, spend some time with the family, all that stuff. Drink responsibly. I'll say that, drink responsibly. Is there anything else you want to say, Moloto? Maybe also you should drink responsibly tomorrow.
I'll be at home thinking about United.
You might need some drinks anyways if you're gonna do Yeah, but anyways, like I said, we'll see you soon. Enjoy the holiday and check you all. Goodbye.